So boom, you get 10 seconds. So wait, hold on.
Hey, yo, this is
10 seconds.
Yo, it's lit.
Yo, Legendary Low Lives Podcast. I'm Najee.
Low.
And shout out to everybody listening and shit. Make sure y'all follow us at Legendary Low Lives on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, and iTunes. So watch this episode and past episodes. Go over to YouTube. Watch out for Logic for the Low.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Rate and review. Tell 3 friends. So you know what I mean? What's good, bro? How you doing, boy?
Chillin'. Got a special guest today. You know
Yo.
Yeah. My son Petey. It's not much to explain. It's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know it's
That's what I'm saying. Like, I had a whole intro. Like, you feel me?
Let me get this out there and you can see.
Go
But
ahead.
basically, it's my stuff
He's
from the
excited.
block. It's my stuff from the block. You know what I'm saying? I mean, chilled up mad years, exchanged mad knowledge, spiritual information. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. So, you know what I mean?
I'm listening.
I'm saying, we got...
Najee, I see you.
Continue.
Let's go. I'm listening.
I guess, let me finish. Wait, we got Peter Parker, aka 730, from Harlem, 148th.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
FEM, man.
So what's good? How you doing, boy?
I'm good, baby.
I ain't gonna hold you, like, yo, niggas been here for like a good hour and a half, bitch, you know what I mean? Chopping up and shit like that,
yes, sir.
you feel me?
Yes, sir.
So, you, what do you do, basically?
Man, I'm a Renaissance man. Like, I pretty much do what I'm capable of doing. I mean, and I'm into a lot of different things. I guess, like, real shit, like, my number one job is being a parent. Like, real shit. Like, I'm a single father.
I ain't gonna hold you, that's
some Will Smith shit.
That shit never happened.
Will Smith playing around shit, but he
real shit, like all that type of like being in the bathroom and type shit, like kicking the door, holding it so that they won't come in, and I'm trying to make sure my kid got a place to stay for the night. Whatever.
Wait, you really did that?
Nah, but I did something.
He said nah.
Nah. That's kind of hard.
That's kind of hard.
Nah, real shit. I wouldn't like to put my kid in that situation. That's why it's a movie.
Yeah, I never seen that movie because of that one scene.
Nah, but it's real. But I did try to move to Virginia for a minute and try to get our life together, me and him, and we went to the shelter. We went to the shelter and pretty much we got denied because it was too late. So like, you know, like just shit like that. I ain't gonna get too far into it, but we got denied, so we couldn't get home because the bus wasn't moving. So, you know, we had to sleep on the benches in Virginia at the bus depot. And, you know, like, I was up like an animal with my kid, watching show. He good, laying on my shoulder.
How old was he at the time?
At the time, he was 11.
11? How old is he now?
He about to be 13.
Oh, that's what's up. That's good, bro.
But
so y'all like obviously in a better situation.
We way better. Yeah, I got my spot. I'm lit right now. I'm up. You know, I got a nice little gig. I'm handling them. I did what I had to do. Yeah. Like I didn't sell myself out to get anywhere. I just put myself in a position, and I just pretty much stick to my guns, because you know we all got, you know, our situations and our hardships. But you know, I just make mine work for me. I'm in a better position.
That's what's up. So, well, aside from being a single parent, you rap also, right?
Of course.
Okay.
That's what I do. It's my voice.
Yeah. So you rap, produce. What else?
I'm a poet.
Alright.
It's the same thing, kind of.
Yeah, kind of same thing.
Somewhat, yeah.
Alright, so I'm saying, you know what I mean, you already know, like, niggas need to hit some bars, so.
Yeah, I mean, I got bars, this is what I do, like I live this shit, so,
okay,
like.
So, bless us with something.
Yeah,
okay,
bless us with
something nice, you know?
Get it, like, shout out right now to the homies, you know.
Alright.
Like, all my bars are straight up, like, I keep it 100 with you, you know, Harlem all day. I represent real shit, like, where I come from and what I'm about, so, like, most of my rhyme basically is a representation, a self and a reflection. So, just feel me. Alright, it's your boy Peter Parker, you know, legendary. So, let's get it. I said, yo, listen, I said these little dumb niggas out here in these streets never learn till them shells go flying and they waist get perm. I'm from a city where your bitch could earn good money sucking dick on the strip, trick, wait your turn. I'm no pushover. OG said to lean back. So I decided to read facts. Get money with ease like where the freaks at. Pop bottle on E and leave them on their kneecaps. Real nigga shit.
Right.
And I don't need a cosign. Straight balls from the heart. I write my own rhymes.
Okay.
Smart work on the grind. I chose my own time. Harlem got me gassed up. Figured I'm finna floss mine. VVS on the Cuban and Gucci flip flops. Got me walking on diamonds and truly left the hip hop.
Okay.
Right.
Fuck you, mean hater. Look me in my eyes, pussy. I ain't going nowhere, so I suggest you don't push me. Face down, ass up, mommy mouth sloppy. Wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi. Chopping bricks down like he know karate. And you need to cut it if you're working good, Poppy. FEM, SOG, 187, MED, gang, gang, bang, bang, fucking with me. But I ain't looking for beef. Give me the chicken and the broccoli. And a bad bitch that'll suck my cock for free.
Okay.
You can't stop me like a Mac with no brakes.
He's still going.
Okay, yeah, no, keep it going. You know what I mean?
Got hard, cut the head off a steak. Real niggas know the deal when you fucking with weight. Fake niggas quick to skill. Jake, I plead the fifth or the rip and you fall on your face. Of course I'm awake. Devils talk the cross full of hate till they really see Jesus and they woken by faith with no disciple. Enough aim to hold the rifle, or better yet the eagle. I spread my wings when I take flight. A gentleman on date night, she finna take fight. It's P to the P to the ER. If anything flex, you finna rest in the ER. My homie, I'm blessed, but I confess when I see God. As long as I'm here, I'm flaming everything with these bars.
Okay. All right. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Minus the hiccups, it was good. It was good.
You know what? So what alright, so boom. We doing 1 through 5. Now it's a great system 1 through 5. Comment in iTunes, SoundCloud, comment what y'all give him 1 through 5. So what you give him, bro?
It's my man.
Keep it 100.
I have to give him a 3.
Wow.
And it's not because of lyricism or nothing. So 3 is strictly off of the delivery.
Yeah.
Fucked up a few times. Hiccup. I couldn't connect a few bars that should have been connected because I was waiting for them. That's where the 3 come from. It don't come from actual bars that I heard. The 3 is from the actual bars and flow that connected. If the rest connected, he would have got a higher score.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna give him a 4.
Okay.
That shit was not.
It was
that
good
shit was
money.
good bread. But even though
I'm an artist just as well as him, so he know where he know exactly where my criticism is.
I like the delivery. I like the delivery. You feel me? Like
delivery is good money.
I like the little hiccups and shit like that. You feel me? Whatever. You know what I mean? You on the spot or section shit, I'll give you that. You feel me? So I'm gonna give him a 4.
Okay.
Good bread. I ain't gonna hold you. I like that. But yeah, as like I said, rate and review. I mean, iTunes, SoundCloud, comments and shit like that. Also, shout out to my uncle, son. Yo, that nigga podcast this week, son, was so fucking funny, son. Like, that, first of all, the nigga, like, this nigga think, like, I don't know why he thinks, like, I'm one of the most worst people in the world. Like,
you are thinking, you're a bad person. You be talking about me, and I'm the nigga that be trying to save niggas. Yo, you the nigga that hate niggas.
Yeah, for real. They say, yo, Najee says that Bill Cosby should just die. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You might as well have said it.
I said the best plan for him to do now is to die. That's what
I
said.
So you might as well have said
that's it. Open the shop, baby.
Yeah, you feel me? It's over, so you might as well
go to sleep.
Yeah.
Night.
You feel me? But I say, yo, die. You know what I mean?
You didn't say it in exact context verbatim. But
I said
might
his
as well
best course of action
is
to
commit suicide.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Whether it's by gun, strangle, or jumping off the window.
Pretty much going out, right?
Yeah.
Just get out of here.
Listen, I'm gonna give him the choice.
Yeah. Message.
Speaking of choices.
Right.
No.
I got more bars. If y'all want it, like whenever y'all ready.
No, we got the clip.
Now we gonna get into the conversation.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna hold you. It's only been about your logic for the low. You know what I mean? So logic for the low this week was kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So reiterate your logic for the low.
Now, what I'm saying is in that situation, right?
What was the situation?
What I explained in logic for the low is basically I'm putting 50 people in a room. 50 people. I didn't say if they were the same race or not. I just said 50 people. You're putting 50 people in a room. Somebody's gonna walk in and tell you, yo, I'm gonna rape your mother. I'm gonna rape your children. I'm gonna sell your children. I'm gonna do all types of horrible shit to you. I possibly might murder you, nigga. and then I leave. So what I said in my head after that, thinking how I am, because that's really...
You equated that to slavery.
That's what it was.
To how slavery started.
Exactly. That's exactly what it... Not how it started, but that's what it was. That's what it
basically,
was. Not how it started, but it's how it was.
Like, I feel like what I'm...
Mentally, that's all they had, because that's all they were focusing on. Everything,
to the...
all that shit y'all was talking about, that's all they was focusing on. So that's what I'm saying when I put that in my head. When I put that out there.
But that's such like a minute.
How? Like, how is it minute?
Because
I'm telling you all the horrible things that I'm about to do to you, and then I leave. That gives you an opportunity to talk, or even try or attempt to talk, or something, to do something.
You have a rebuttal at
I'm
that point.
leaving, because it's not like...
So are we talking about, like, as far as now or back then?
We can talk about now and back then, because
No, but I want to talk about what you was talking about.
Okay.
Now or back then?
At that time, I was talking about...
to like 70
At that time, I was talking about back then.
Okay.
At that time, I was talking about back then, because at the end of the day, you gotta think about a plantation. A plantation.
No, but you're starting from Africa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because you was talking about
exactly. Matter of fact, you're right. Excuse me, my fault.
Okay.
My fault. You're right. I was starting from Africa, and that's even a better place to start, because now you're still at home. You're not in America yet. You're still at home. Yeah, you might be at the shores of another place, but this is what I'm saying. Like, the African origin that I've been taught from other black people that are from Africa and have been to Africa and hear all the culture, even the rival tribes knew the language of the other people that they was fighting. You're not just gonna fight somebody and not know or even try to find out how they strategize.
So what you're trying to say is that Africans should have...
No, not should have. They did. They already did. Let me finish before you jump in, because this is why I'm gonna seal that deal. The notion of somebody saying that the Africans were illiterate, that they were dumb, that they couldn't unify, void.
It's not true.
It's not true. It's not true at all. Because out of everything, you're still at home. Before we get to America, we still at home. There's somebody in there that's speaking language, my nigga.
Okay.
And knowing the fact that I just gave you, knowing that the rival tribes speak each other's language, even though that they fighting each other, they still speak their language to make sure that that tribe is not gonna come up on them. They have to know that language. And they're in the same vicinity. So they have to fight for the same resources and everything. So it's not smart for you to not know the language of somebody. And that's true African origin. Right. Now let's see what P got to say.
I mean, I feel like what that man's saying is accurate, and that's not even just because I'm saying that because I know him. Like, I respect the brother, and I respect his plight and where he come from, but just to distance myself from our connection and detach myself, I feel like at the end of the day, I would never speak against my ancestors. They've been through things that's unspeakable, things that I probably can't ever speak on. But what I do know for a fact, there is a choice. There's a choice in their time, in our time, and when it comes to somebody taking advantage of you. You understand? Like, don't play with me. And this for anybody listening. I'm dead ass. I ain't even laughing. You see, they laughing, and I respect their ability to keep it cool. And I love them for that. You understand? Because we gonna keep it cool. It ain't no drama. We ain't mad at nobody. Ain't black people ready to destroy each other. You know, with all the hate and the black on black crime, there's a reason why we feel this kind of way between each other. But let me just stick to my point. My point is this. The choice comes from the fact that if somebody was going to do something to you or yours, I understand that you don't want to see it happening. So you might just accept what's happening just so that that person don't die because you want them to stick around. And I understand it. But coming from a person that knows people that have been violated in real life, they done lost their life. They done lost their psyche. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know, but I still want to let the people know that I have some chill. I don't have to curse. A curse is
it's just an expression
of self. You feel me? But at the end of the fucking day, like niggas think it's a game. Like you gonna want to do whatever you can to protect yours. And you know why you gonna want to do that? Because regardless if the odds is against you, you still got a fucking choice. So you're gonna want to do that. And even if you die doing that, that action in itself is supposed to be a level of motivation and inspiration. That's the. I want you to feel me. Like you gonna say what you gonna say now, but that action in itself is supposed to be. See, this is what's been left out, and this is what I feel like I'm adding to. That's why I have something to say.
Yeah.
That action and that feeling of you wanting to do something, even if you die in the process, or we all die. It's supposed to be a level of inspiration, a level of motivation to say that we don't accept this shit. Like what makes you better than me? Even if you have the odds against me, what makes you better than me? Like maybe that I might have to die to show the rest of the people who's in the situation that's worse to fight. And that's where the choice. That's all I'm saying.
Wait,
no, that's all I'm saying.
Before you jump in, I want to add to that. It's just on some like.
That's where I'm coming from.
It's like a simple. You can simplify it as far as like a mentality. You ask the parent, if you see somebody snatch up your kid and about to take them away without your consent, what do you go? Every parent says the same shit. I'm going after my kid. Death or not. I'm going after my kid. That's my kid. I'm going to try.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to try. Now, even though the mentality might be silly, that's still an option.
All right. So I have 2 questions. All right.
Yes.
2 questions.
Yes.
So boom. Do you, let's say it's 100 slaves, all right?
Yeah.
100 slaves and shit like that, right? How many people think? Cause I understand what you're saying that they is either be enslaved or die, right? That's basically the choice that y'all talking about,
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
All right, cool. You didn't really relay that in the logic for the low, like clearly. That's why it's 75.
I said that actually.
But it wasn't like one of your main points, shit like that. You was basically calling our ancestors pussy and shit like that.
That's how I took it.
Okay, yeah. So
okay, that's how I took it.
All right, so out of 100 people, out of 100 slaves back in Africa and shit like that, what percentage do you think was like, you know what, fuck this and third, I'm out, I'm checking out, I'm dying?
60.
60. All right, cool. So boom, 60%. So the other 40 is
either afraid or just accepted the situation. Just either straight up scared or just accepted the situation that they was in and just decided to wait it out.
Does that mean that they're...
I'm not speaking on facts, by the way, personally.
Yeah, well, granted, this is all
speculation.
Matter of fact, let me preface this. None of this shit is facts.
Yeah,
none of this shit
all
is facts.
Just speculation.
Unless I be like, yo, you know, unless somebody says, look it up.
This is just based off what...
Yeah, so boom. So,
our collective education.
Exactly.
All right, so boom. So... so same situation, right? So let's say it like this, right? Europe had all the white people, you know what I mean? Europe had all the white people. Africa had all the black people, right? The Native Americans had all of America
first,
which is all of everything. Canada, Central, North, South, all that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, boom. Out of those, how many people, when Christopher Columbus brought his silly ass over there, let's say the whole shit, the 100 Native Americans,
not to cut you, I'm glad that he called Christopher Columbus silly, because the motherfucker got lost.
Yeah, but yeah.
So boom, let's say when Christopher Columbus so-called discovered America and shit like that, and he found Native Americans and everything like that, that same question I asked you, 100 Native Americans, I mean, how many of them say, you know what, we out, fuck it.
It didn't happen that way. That's what I'm saying. Like
no. Answer the question first.
The question, as far as what, like
how many Native Americans was like, no, fuck this, we're out, because they was also enslaved, killed, you know, everything
the
like
way
that.
you're representing the question, and I have to answer it truthfully, the way you're representing the question, probably none. Probably none of them. Because it's the way they.
Are you saying that?
The way, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The way they moved in was not brute force. It was not brute force. It was on some, yo, we got some shit to give you. We're gonna trade this for this and this and that. And niggas fell for it. And then after that, they found out that it was not a deal that they should have took. And then after that, they began to fight. It's not the same thing.
I mean, brother, isn't that Thanksgiving? The whole notion of Thanksgiving, like come on, like
that's what I'm saying.
Let's be real.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Thanksgiving is the same thing.
Come on,
Thanksgiving, that's just a lie.
What's a lie?
Where like everybody got together.
Oh yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. Yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah.
So all this other shit where like Christopher Columbus and them niggas came in and it was like, hey, we're gonna give you a turkey and blah blah blah, and we're gonna all eat together. No, that did not happen.
No, that didn't happen. But a deal was made. Like something else important was
okay. The same way that the deal was made between the fucking Europeans and Africa. That's how the fucking African slave trade happened.
I agree.
But this is my whole. This is what I'm trying to come to. Boom. How many Native Americans is there?
Now?
Now?
Yeah, let's say, because boom, it's
then.
like, no. Because we just going to talk about percentage about shit like that. So let's say it's about 12% black people in America, right? How many Native Americans is in America?
Less than that.
Yeah, probably
obviously.
4.
Shit.
4. I'll say 4.
Shit. Maybe.
I don't want to throw a number, but I'll say less than that.
Maybe 2%.
I'll say less than that. I would love to been able to give you
a better number,
accurate number, but
that's what
at the end of the day,
but they're going off the same notion that y'all two was saying.
But listen, America,
they was like, nah, fuck this.
Okay.
They started. That was the first Civil War.
You're right.
Like, yo, fuck this.
Cowboys and Indians. You're right. And that's depicted in movies all across the goddamn world. Cowboys and Indians.
And I mean, it's so it got so bad that America had to say, you know what, this land is for y'all.
Can I add something?
But you know what?
Can I add something?
It got so bad.
But that could have been us. You understand what I'm saying?
No, it couldn't have. Because first of all, Africa is the biggest.
I don't know if that's true. So I'm just gonna let you live, but
for right now,
I'm gonna let you live.
For right now, Africa is the biggest continent. So there's no way little old Europe is coming over to Africa on some brute force. Yo, y'all niggas better get the fuck out of here. There's too many. You have to come over here on some mental shit, just like they did with everything else.
Okay, can I make a point? I just want to make a point, man. And somebody gonna hear me out there, and they gonna know what the fuck am I talking about. You gonna know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna tell you gonna know what I'm talking because I said so, and that's real shit.
So
dead ass. Take it how you want to take it. 1804, Haitian American. That's who I am. Born in America, call me an American. Haitian in blood. You understand? Napoleon, he ain't give a fuck. He was a tyrant. He did exactly what the fuck he wanted to do. Haiti wasn't with it. We went to war. We fought. I don't care what you say about when it started and when it ended. The whole point about it is you step up because you don't want what's happening to your people to continue. And even though you at odds, and even though that you feel like you can't win, you die trying.
But look, so
like, hold on, I'm not finished. I'm speaking for my people, bro. So you gonna have to feel me. You gonna have to feel me or not.
But
at the end of the day, I'm not gonna drag this. I just want to make my point clear, B, that we are the first. We are the first.
First what? First people?
Caribbean country. Caribbean.
Yeah, to get y'all freedom. That's a fact.
I don't need you to paraphrase or even speak for me, brother. I know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. We are the first Caribbean country to get our independence. And look at how you want to take it. It ain't nothing for us to jump out the window. True independence. It's not for us to jump out the window because Haiti, since then, we've been fucked. Yep. We've been fucked. So the point I'm trying to make in this is not to be exalting my people and not. I just want to understand and want to understand, and I hope you quote me on this term that I remember me being the first person to put that on social media. Understand, to come from a perspective from within, not to look from any perspective outside of yourself. I understand that my people was fed up, and we fought and we won for our independence, and because of that, we will always be seen as a third world country. We will always be seen as a poor country, outcast, and we will not get support. And if you want to get real, if you want before I leave, if you want to get real, or before I step back, that's the whole reason that the Clinton industry ever had any clout is because what they did to Haiti. So please, with me specifically as a rapper, as an artist, quote unquote, however you want to call it, don't play with me with politics either, because my whole plight is based on speaking against what I feel is against us as a people. So for my people, I should always know the people who are in politics or who were in politics that went against us. And those were the Clintons. I'm going to leave it at that on that note. But this is where we are as far as choice. We spoke and we stood up for ourselves and we fought and died for ourselves. Anybody else want to do it for you? That's on you, but that's still a choice.
But hey, that's what I'm saying. But those two is two different things though. Because Napoleon was hated by damn near everybody. Okay. So when Haiti decided to get their independence and everything like that, they didn't do it by themselves. They had help.
Of course.
So
that's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not really the same thing.
How?
Fucking the whole
they made
world.
the choice.
No.
Everything starts with a choice. How could you not say that?
I hear you. My fault. The whole world was against. Was in the fucking slave trade. That is how everybody made money and all this other shit like that. You feel me? So it's not true. Really. It's two totally different things though. You feel me? No. It's two totally different things because at the end of the day, Haiti said, you know what? Haiti as a country said, you know what? Nah, we not with this shit. This and the third. Fuck this. We out. You feel me? And then they had help. Did they not have help?
To an extent, but who was that help?
Exactly. Talking to the mic.
Yeah, to an extent, but who was that help?
Napoleon, the whole world. Nobody liked Napoleon. Nobody liked Napoleon.
Everybody joining in on that independent war for Haiti.
They had more help. They didn't have the fucking the president of Haiti selling their people to Napoleon.
That's a fact.
But
that's what Africa had.
No. Okay, you got that. But this is what I'm comparing it to. All I'm comparing it to as far as the Haitians and the Africans.
Simplify it.
They were home.
Right.
It's not the same fucking thing, son.
Right. How is it not?
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
How?
First of all, boom. It's not the same thing if somebody, if your oppressor is, fuck. How fuck?
No, take your time. Take your time.
All right. The whole shit with. Like I said before, the whole shit with Haiti and the difference between Haiti and the slave trade and shit like that was that Haiti had help, right? Mm-hmm. So Haiti was like, you know what? Boy, we went out of independence, we tired of paying, I think it's 50 cents on every dollar or whatever the fuck they was paying.
You know it's deeper than that, brother. You know.
No,
I'm not gonna get into it.
For right now.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So boom, they had help at the end of the day, right? Did they not?
Yeah.
They had help.
Yeah, of course.
In the African slave trade and all this other shit like that, the African leaders was selling the African people in the fucking thing. In that fucking whole.
That's something to be proud about,
true.
brother.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Let it finish.
I'm not saying that.
That's not even the point.
I'm saying that is a difference. You feel me? As far as the people having the choice versus the country.
Right.
So I'm talking to his point.
No,
as far as like Haiti it's two different points. Okay. I mean, but hold on. Let me ask you, who was the first slaves?
Who was the first slaves?
Yeah, who was the first slaves?
I mean, who would know? Because that would happen on Africa.
Who was
that would have to be the first kidnapped black person from Africa.
From my knowledge, it goes back. I can tell you from my knowledge and research.
Alright, go ahead.
From my knowledge and research, it goes back to Egypt.
All right, and who was enslaved in Egypt?
The people.
Who was the people?
Black people. People black.
Who? What do you mean who? Jewish people was the first people enslaved.
No,
you're black.
Impossible.
The Jews were
unless you speaking on Israelites, unless you speaking on Moors, like we could get into it, brother, because the Jews you see today are
we just said that. We just said the first Jews are black. We already
know
that.
Okay.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know that.
I don't want to know that because I can tell you what I know.
Sean is Jewish. I know that. I know that.
You don't have to though. Because we already know.
Okay.
What the
we all here though.
Yeah,
we not. All right. I'm just saying.
Is a religion. You could be black, Chinese,
Judaism is a religion.
What the fuck you want? Feel me? So, Jewish people was the first people that was enslaved.
Okay.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and this is just my theory. I feel like it's basically like a timeline. Feel me? So Jewish people was enslaved, all that shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. They got their freedom. Know what I mean? And then they came up with a system, which was math. Basically, like, you know what I mean, fucking bank system and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's why Hitler G Germany for the whole Holocaust happened.
Exactly.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
That's right.
Still.
All right. So,
but do you really believe that math? Do you really believe that I heard what you said, the system, but you truly believe that math came from Jews?
No, I'm just talking about they came up with a system as far as like banking and
based
everything.
Off math.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So boom, they came up with
the concept came from
exactly
the beginning. The origins. The concept was the origins.
Right.
Yeah, they came up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just finish my point first.
Yeah.
They came with
know that.
Judaism. Jewish people. They came with a system, right?
Right.
So the system it basically took over the world and everything like that. That's why people was afraid to say, yo, whatever, blah blah blah, F Jews and all that shit like that, right? Okay. So you feel me? Because they run. They're not that.
They're in control.
Yeah,
control shit. Yeah.
So boom, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like black people is basically in a system where we created a system that is taking over the world.
But we don't control.
Wait, hold on.
Black people.
Black people
they created a system.
They created a system. Right now we're in a.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate.
That's all I'm waiting for. So black people created a system that is taking over the world, as we know it, right? Mm-hmm. What is that system?
Music,
hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. So
hip hop.
Yes, music. Hip hop took over the world. Hip hop is the biggest is the biggest cultural thing.
Yes.
That
widespread.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. You feel me?
It's fucking global, nigga.
Let me put it like this. I lived in Texas for 8 months, right? They knew exactly where Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, Manhattan, Harlem, they knew all of that shit. They knew California, all that shit like that, you feel me? They know all of that shit because of rap. Yep. Because of Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg. Niggas just knowing about Toronto now.
Oh, everybody, Remy Ma, nigga, Big Pun. Depending on what your taste is, you can find out whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we're taking over. At the end of the day, yeah, slavery happened, everything like that, all that shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. But all we have to do is keep doing what we're doing now, and then we're gonna be in position.
Yeah. What is that?
I'm curious.
What is that?
Basically, keep taking over. We take it. At the end of the day, think about it like this, right? At the end of the day, right?
Taking over.
We're taking over. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's like the segregation ended, what, 50 years ago? Yeah. 60 years ago? Yeah. You feel me? So all we gotta do is wait for those fucking old racist niggas to die.
So you're saying to wait?
That's it. It's not. It may not happen. It may not happen in our generation.
Wait. So you're saying to wait?
No, I'm not saying to wait.
That's what you just said, though. You literally just said we're gonna wait.
No. I'm saying we're gonna have to wait to see the change. But as long as we keep doing what we're doing, as long as we keep doing what we're doing,
for the change,
we will be fine.
The change is going to take some time. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because
I agree wholeheartedly with that.
It's like
even if you push something right now, it's not going to happen right now.
Because we created a system that is fucking taking over the world.
I agree with that.
Everybody here has a bank account or had a bank account at some time, right?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, at one day, and everybody would have heard of a rap song, or would have heard of a hip hop culture, or would have heard of, Jay-Z or Drake or whoever comes after these niggas and shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now I mean, if we used to talk to a 5-year-old kid that came from a racist family and all that shit like that, right?
You still listen to those people.
That loves rap music, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it's gonna be hard for his parents to teach him, like, yo, listen,
Not
you know
like
what?
them.
Black people is terrible, this, that, and the third. And they listen to rap music and
It's
they like,
too
yo,
late.
no,
It's
I
too
love
late.
No, I love
Jay-Z.
Drake. I love Drake. I love J. Cole. I love Kendrick.
It's too late.
You understand what I'm saying?
They've already been influenced, though.
Can I add
Exactly.
something?
But if their parents get to them before that, then they won't.
Listen, can I add something?
You that part right there.
Not everybody has a bank account.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You feel me? Okay. No.
Not everybody has a bank account.
Way to clean
but
it up. Good way to clean
but
it up.
basically, damn near what 95% of the world has bank accounts. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, majority.
So we just gotta keep influencing the culture.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, man.
In our platform that we have.
Yeah.
Because you don't know me. I'm Peter Parker. You getting to know me now. I'm Peter Parker, aka 730. 730, I'm God body in the sense of perspective. Like, I feel like I came to this platform to give you me. Up or down. Saucy or not, open or not. It doesn't matter. Because I live a real life. So I'm not really too worried about the rhetoric that most people got. So I'm gonna keep this in short. You can play the role as much as you want. And you can get yours. You can play the game, right? These brothers made very great points. And they made factual points. And I'm glad to be on this platform because I feel like you shouldn't just speak off emotion and you shouldn't just really like try to finagle it to a way where it's like it works for you. So I'm thankful for this platform. I'm thankful for the brothers. You understand? The point I want to make simply is that you could make whatever decision and choice you make that takes you in whatever direction that it takes you. And that might seem finite and that might seem simplistic. But at the end of the day, you understand, we know that we was brought here. We know that we was used. You know? And if we don't take the opportunity to use ourselves, to benefit ourselves, collectively, regardless of the systematic control, because I'm going to say this in opposition to Kanye. And this is the first time I'm saying this. This is the first time I'm saying it. Despite that Kanye made sense with the choice. Nobody's holding you back right now to do what you gotta do. And when you put your mind to it,
there's opportunities, you're right.
And you set yourself up, and I mean this from my heart, and I hope whoever's listening hear me and feel me, that don't make no excuses for what you didn't do for yourself. Accountability is a motherfucker.
That's a fact.
You know, actions speak louder than words. We all know, like you just finished saying, the bank account. You know when you situated, you situated. There's nothing to talk about. But there's a way you go about it. And personally for me, I feel like aside from being an artist and just being a citizen, yeah, of course, we're gonna deal with racism, we're gonna deal with prejudice. And if you don't look at like what part you play on that too, because I hear a lot of the terms getting thrown around, coon and all that, you understand, woke and all that. I get it.
Uneducated.
Right? I'm telling you facts. I hear it, but I'm gonna tell you from my personal experience. I remember I was isolated. I was made to feel like some weirdo, you know, a word that I don't even care to hear much, but a weirdo for the same shit that motherfuckers is walking around today talking about. You know, you got a rock on your fucking neck. I've been picking up rocks. You got all this shit running around like you special. You understand magic. You understand all that. And I'm telling you facts. You understand? And when I was doing it, I was the outcast. And I'll keep it real. Like, you understand? I was the weirdo. I was the strange person. I was even the gay guy. Cause it was like, ain't no real man gonna be caring about no rocks and caring about the world and all that. But guess what? You got so many people that's accepted today with that same fuck shit. Cause why? Gayness is accepted right now today, and people got things differently in perception. Hey, I respect it. It is what it is. But what you're not gonna do is try to convince me that after a while, it took time for you to accept what you already know was what's really going on. So why do you think me personally will ever give you that much importance? And you know, that might come off wrong.
If I already know you was hiding.
Right.
You were already hiding when the truth was in the light.
Was there.
And you didn't want to acknowledge it, so why would I acknowledge you now?
Damn! Forgive me. That's all I'm saying. And you know what? Like, I might not be liked for that because a lot of people don't want to accept that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep being me. And I'm going to keep saying things that you might not agree with till 5 years later, till 10 years later. And all I ask for is one thing. For you or whoever you are to be like, I hear you, Pete. I heard you then. And if not, cool, because I ain't going to stop. But right. Love is love.
Now, we're going to just wrap it up as a simple, just simple answer from everybody. Does everybody think that slavery is a choice? I say yes.
I say no.
I didn't finish.
I say yes.
We're going in a goddamn circle. But I say yes because simply you do have a choice to fight and die. That is your choice. Those are your choices.
Peter Parker,
no matter how slim or what the outcome is, you do have a choice. That's me. Petey.
I agree.
So that's it? And nothing to add to that?
I mean, listen, you don't, like, I don't have enough time right now to tell you how I feel about my life. Just
one quick good guy.
One quick good guy, man. Listen, if somebody doing anything to you, your children, or your family, you're not going to hesitate to do what you got to do. If you hesitate in doing what you got to do, then I hope you understand that those who were hesitant to do what they had to do had the same choice that you had to do. But please do not play no role when you did not do nothing and you see what it is right now to this day. Because things only happen because you allow it. People only do to you what you allow.
Okay. That's your turn.
All right. Slavery was not a choice only because slavery is such a complex was a complex issue and situation. So, and just to say that you could either fight or die, it's just ridiculous, honestly. And that's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I mean,
now everybody
respect
tuning into this podcast, please drop comments on the Instagram page. Please drop comments on the Facebook. Drop comments on IG page. Drop comments on my page.
Drop
comments on IG page too, because I know y'all niggas be trying to say, y'all nigga Lalo, what the fuck? What he thinking about? Yeah, nigga don't know. Write me too.
Let it be known.
Let me know too. I want to know too.
Yeah.
So
the fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, but yo, listen, we want to thank me and the homie
please. Thank you.
730.
Yes, sir.
From Harlem 48.
You know what it is. I'm in.
And as always, if you're a low life, just make sure you're legendary. This was the legendary Low Life Spot.
Real shit. It's real shit. Bless.
Perfect. Yeah, that was I didn't feel that.
Yeah,
I didn't even feel like 40 minutes. That was
like niggas